Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Okay, welcome to another episode of Chat and Chew. Today's a special one. We in Charleston, South Carolina. You know, sometimes I come down here to get my thug dizzle on. When I come down south, there's two things I want to do. I always want to check out a nice soul food place. Get some fried chicken. And I want to check out a black soul food place, get some fried chicken and a black barbecue. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to come through. So I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. And a lot of you can attest to this. When it comes to the soul food in Charleston, South Carolina, garbage. I don't know what they doing out here, but in Charleston, the soul food is garbage. Straight garbage, all of it. I don't know about the rest of South Carolina, but in Charleston, I've been to all of them out here, man, and you guys doing some real whackness out here, man. And I see you guys when y'all come down here and y'all do these food reviews. Y'all come to Charleston, you go to all these black spots right there, but there's one that you miss. There's one that you miss. There's one down here that's really popping, and it's right here. H&R Sweet Shop. Out here in Mount Pleasant. Old Village, Mount Pleasant. You guys come down here and you miss this spot. And this is the spot where it's at. Look at this place. Look at this place. This is a hole in the wall. You know you need to come over here and eat. You know the food is popping. Let's walk around. Now that's Coffee. Coffee just retired a couple months ago, but he was in the back running the kitchen, chefing up the food. His father opened this spot in 1945. 1945. I don't know why people in Charleston aren't eating here and don't know more about this place. 1945, his pops opened this spot. The son, Coffee, took over. That's Coffee right there as a young man. Now, I'm not gonna show you the menu yet, but I want you to look at this. Look at this hole in the wall. 1945. It started out as a sweet shop, a candy store, milkshakes, Cokes, all type of candies. 1945, man. This goes back, man. This goes back, man. You know, one of the things that I like about it is it's a mom and pop shop. One of the things I like about it is too, the food here reminds me of my youth. It reminds me of my youth. I'm an 80s baby. 80s baby, for you youngins out there, 80s baby, if you was born in the 80s, you're not an 80s baby, okay? If you was born in the 80s, you're a 90s or a new millennium baby. I was an 80s baby, okay? That means I was a baby to the game of life in the 80s. You know, I polished my knuckle game in the 80s. I lost my virginity. First time I got knocked, I was walking across the street without holding mommy's hand in the 80s. I got my wisdom and my knowledge and everything in the 80s. That's why I learned about life, okay? And 80s, baby, that's a special time, especially if you're coming from the city, you know, but hip hop was taking off, crack just came out, and just a real interesting time. So, what I'm just saying is, the food here reminds me of my youth. The food here reminds me of my youth, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. And This place been here since 1945, man. And you are lunching if you're not up in here. Before we get into food, sometimes I sit down in here, man, and I hear some of my peers, some of my elders, they come up in here, and I listen to the stories that they say, that they talk about back in the day. And if you sit here, they ain't paying no attention to me. They don't know I'm listening, but I hear them talk among themselves, and they talk about how things were out here back in the day. It can get you upset, to say the least. H&R Sweet Shop. You need to come through, you need to show some love and get some of this food. So, now looking at the menu, just to let you know, they have a very limited menu. They got specials. Tuesday special, okra soup, rice with pork chop and chicken. Wednesday, cabbage and rice with pork chop or chicken. Thursday, lima beans and rice with pork chop and chicken. Pork chops and chicken. I love lima beans, man. Fridays, fried shrimp and fish with red rice and corn. They got sandwiches, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburgers, pork chop sandwiches, fish sandwiches. They got wings, shrimp, flounder, oyster, served with steak fries, chicken, pork chop. So I'm into fried chicken. Like I said, every time I come down south, I want to check out the fried chicken. And like I said, Charleston, you can get better soul food in the Bronx. Around a bunch of Puerto Ricans, you can get better soul food out there. But H&R Sweet Shop, you lunching if you ain't here. All right, so when I'm down here and I'm eating, I usually order the same thing. The ladies, they don't want to get on the camera. They shy to get on the camera. They already threaten my life if I put them on the camera. So when I come down here, I order the exact same thing. 2-piece chicken, fries, and a salad. And let's not forget about the peach tea. You got to get the peach tea. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the salad. Like I said, it reminds me of my youth. It reminds me back in the day eating fried chicken as a youngin', as a child. This chicken right here is very basic and simple chicken. It's very basic, it's very simple, and it's very good. And it just, I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back to the 70s, the 80s. And I recommend you doing this. Come on, man. Come on. Now here's the banger in all of this. 2-piece, fries, salad. You think $15, $16? What if I told you this was $10? $10 for 2-piece fried chicken, some fries, and a salad. What if I told you this was $10? What if I told you that? I'm lying to you. This is not $10. How much do you think 2-piece fries and a salad cost? This costs $8. $8. Why you not here, man? They cook it fresh to order. There's nothing on the side. There's nothing warming up in the warmer. They cook this bird fresh. You see that? This is hot. Piping hot. Let me tell you something. It's from the Lord. Lord Nuke. H&R Sweet Shop. Hands down. That's right. Hands down has the best fried chicken in Charleston, South Cackalack. You don't know what you're talking about. I see y'all cats going here and going there. Respect. H&R Sweet Shop. $8. Two pieces. Fries. Salad. This is before Tupperware. This goes back to the 70s, 80s. Yo, shit's banging. Banging. Oh. Don't forget about the peach tea. Got my 1980 salad.
You ain't gonna fly away, huh?
I eat my salad without dressing. You got that old 1980 lettuce. Tomato, carrots, cucumber.
Going downtown, so the calls to Charleston, you got the roadblock. I see a fire because they had a fire truck down there and downtown.
You guys lunching, man. I see all you food review guys coming down to Charleston. And a lot of you guys be shitting on the food down here too. But you don't come here. Old Village, Mount Pleasant. This place is not just a staple in the community. 1945. This place is a staple in black culture in America. fuck, the whole world. Same building. Like I said, they started 1945, Candies, Sweet Shop, H&R Sweet Shop. Selling candies. I hear some of the old timers talk about it. Ice cream floats.
She was riding on, I said, almost the room, and just got tired and had to get a new tire for her.
And they transitioned to cooking food. Basic, simple. This is really good, man. It takes you back. It takes you back. Black man, I like fried chicken. What?
Are y'all earlier?
Where? On this side?
And,
Oh, Shane's
I
side.
was getting over there. So I started over there. I started out with a button over the side. My son told me, he said, well, if you're tired, maybe plug. But around the rim, look like down the riding on. So I can take my chance at it. So I said, go get tired. And borrow a new plug. So I was running around. So I get my stuff done.
So the girlfriend's at work?
Oh, yeah, mama. Right.
All right. So that's another episode of Chat and Chew with Lord Nuke. H&R Sweet Shop. Established in Old Village, April 2nd, 1945. 102 Royal Ave, Mount Pleasant, South Cackalack, 29464. You need to be here. This is the best fried chicken in Charleston, period. I stand on that. I've been out here. I ate at all the spots respectfully. H&R Sweet Shop. Come through. Get you a couple pieces. $8. $8. Show some love to a black establishment that's been here since 1945. Peace.